Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I guess I'm going to have a little chit chat with you while I pack some things ready for the weekend. So what I have planned for the weekend is I'm actually going away. Well, I say away, I'm not going away. Well, I am away, I'm going away from home. But I just mean I'm not going away on holiday. I'm just going away for the weekend to Birmingham to meet my partner's parents. And it's crazy. I'm super nervous. You know, when you're just like, I hope they'll like me, and my partner's like sitting there, he's going, there's no need to be worried, I'm sure they're gonna like you. And I'm like, yeah, you would say that, but that is the plan. I may do a travel vlog, you know, traveling down there, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I just fancied sitting down casually just having a chit chat with you guys while I packed away some of my things. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy. Look at all of this stuff just laid out on my bed. And this isn't even all of the stuff that I need to take either. I need to take my straighteners, but I can't pack them yet because obviously I'm going to be using them tonight. And a few other things too, like for example, this is my body spray. This is actually just some cheap body spray from a shop called Body Care that we have here in the United Kingdom. I think these were like, I don't know, maybe 50p each or something. It's crazy cheap. And this one in particular smells gorgeous. So I'll be packing that. But yeah, all of this stuff on my bed has to be sorted and packed. I've already sorted through a little bit, things like my makeup and stuff. I roughly know what makeup I'm taking, what lipstick shades I'm taking and things like that. And this is the eyeshadow palette that I've chosen to take. This is the latest Jeffree Star palette at the time of recording this video. This is his Bloodlust palette. Really like this palette. I messed around with it a few days ago and I love it. So yeah, I'll be taking that. Pants and socks that you guys don't want to see, pajamas. I've organised a few things, but there are just a few other things that kind of need to be sorted through. My headphones are also on charge. So this is the bag that I've chosen to take with me for this weekend. This is a weekend bag from River Island, and I've had this for a few years now. I also have a couple of other like matching items in the same design. I absolutely love this design. It's really big and roomy, so you can fit a lot of stuff in. Like I've done Monday to Friday trips with this bag, and it's been able to fit everything in absolutely fine. But I will be taking this has got like two parts to it, a deeper bottom part and a shallower top part. So what I do, I put my toiletries in here and my makeup in this bottom part. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing this time around as well. The handbag that I have chosen to take on this little Birmingham trip is my Hello Kitty one. I absolutely love this bag. I normally actually take this for like concerts and events, as it's a little bit smart and it's small enough to be let into venues. But this time I'll just be using it as a day bag. And in this, I already have a lot of items. So I have my tablets in here for, well, that will last me for 2 days. These are ones I'm taking currently for pain. Hand sanitizer. I always carry a bottle of hand sanitizer on me at all times. I also always carry my menstrual cup in a little bag like this. This is the Diva cup. I've been using this for a long time now, but obviously it's not the time or the place to get into anything like that. But it's just in case anything happens unexpectedly. I like to be prepared. I have some chewing gum in here that is, well, half eaten. But it's all good, whatever. I'm not a big lover of chewing gum anymore. I used to love it so much when I was younger. I used to chew it all the time, but now as I've grown older, not so much. I also have these little tablets because I actually get a lot of like acid. I can't think of the proper word for it, but it's when, you know, you can proper feel like your stomach acid come up your throat and things like that. Take a couple of these. My partner actually gave these to me and they are all good. They sort it out like straight away. And I also have an insane amount of sore throat sweets because my throat has been so dry lately and I just have a little tiny bit of a sore throat still, but you know, it's nothing, you know, crazy. I also just have my bank card in there as well, my debit card. So let's just plonk all of that stuff back in where it belongs and shut that right up, because that is done with. And I'm going to pop it just over here next to my coat. So I just kind of plump that on there like that to this big old bag. Obviously pants, socks, stuff like that. Gonna shove them right in there. You guys don't even want to see those, and you guys don't need to see those. Apart from, there you go, there's a pair of socks. Scarf and gloves, obviously, and pajamas too. These are relatively new pajamas, and they have cats on them, and I love them, okay? So those are the pajamas that I'm taking. Just plonk them in there too. Obviously, this Jeffree Star palette won't be able to fit in there with all of the rest of my toiletries and makeup. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plump this right in the very, very bottom of my bag right now. Oh, look, you guys can see the reflection of me in the back there. How nice. You guys get to see me twice. How fabulous. Moving on. So obviously we're going to go and start packing toiletries now, which is going in this top bit, like I previously mentioned to you. So the perfume I'm taking, Britney Spears, the original Fantasy, that was, I don't know, God knows when this was brought out now, it's years old. This is an 100ml bottle. I love this perfume. I always have loved this perfume. It's a lovely sweet smell. I love sweet smelling perfumes. So that's going to go in there. Day and night cream also. I actually bought these. These were 99 pence each, you guys. 99 pence each. What a bargain. And this is actually a brand that I've never ever used before. It's called Face Facts. This is the night cream. And obviously this is the matching day cream too by the same brand. Why I decided to take these rather than my Superdrug brand moisturizers is that these are smaller. My Superdrug ones, they are just, I don't know, about this much each taller, and it's just, they're a little bit more of a pain in the bum to pack. These are shorter, they're smaller, they're more compact, so I just thought that these would be much easier to travel with because of their size. These are going to go in here as well. Gotta keep it fresh and clean and smelling good. Underarm deodorant, that's going right in the bag too. Other things is these are some more tablets that I take. Eye cream. This is my normal brand moisturizer and skincare. It's Superdrug's Naturally Radiant collection. I absolutely love their Naturally Radiant collection. I've been using it for years at this point, and it's a very reasonable price point too. Toothbrush, obviously, can't say too much on a toothbrush. Makeup wipes for sure. This is my little, you know, nose inhaler thing. I've been getting a lot of blocked noses lately and a lot of phlegm. I don't know if you guys can still hear it in my voice a little bit, but I've definitely been having trouble with just phlegm and just grossness. My earrings. So these are my hoops. These were cheap from Primark like last summer I think I got them. And look how faded they are. Can you see that like brown tinge that they have to them at the back? And also, I take my little kitty cat gold earrings too. I'm not usually a fan of gold, but they are absolutely adorable cat earrings. So I just thought I'm gonna have to use them. So that's pretty much it for toiletry based things that I would take. Now we're moving on to the makeup. The first thing that I'm definitely packing is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics 24 Karat highlighter palette. I used to have the other palette that he had, which has a lot of the cooler based tones in it, but I had to throw that away recently because I've had these for a long time, like since he first released them, and they were getting, like, one shade in that other palette was getting a really weird smell, so I had to just throw the whole palette away, unfortunately. This one is still absolutely fine. Those are the shades, but that's definitely going there. Next up is my Barry M Contour palette. I really, really like this palette. It does have a little highlight shade in there too. I'm not keen on that highlight shade. I don't think that it suits my skin tone, so I don't use it. I think I used it once or twice and I was just like, this is not for me. I wanted to show you guys this real quick because I just bought this and it just arrived yesterday. This is the Technic Face Fix Blush, Bronze and Highlight Trio. It's a little tiny palette. And look, you have a blush there, obviously, a highlight and a bronzing shade too. I've never tried this before. Like I said, it came yesterday, so I'm taking a little bit of a chance with this. But the only problem with that is that, yes, it was very, very cheap and good value for money, but the shades look really, really powdery. In particular, the bronze shade looks very, very powdery and kind of like talky. So I'm wondering if talc is in this formula. Let me have a look. Yes, that is the main ingredient. So we'll see how this goes. It might be too powdery, too talky, but it's cheap and I'm always willing to try new things. We're taking a risk. All of my brushes, which I've had for a long time at this point. Where's my other brush? Here we go. And my little makeup sponges. Yeah, this many brushes. They're all going in. Eyeshadow primer by the brand MUA or Makeup Academy. MUA, I do believe, have very, very cheap products that are actually of reasonable quality. I tell you a product that I really like from them. It's their Pro Base foundation, which is right here. Also by MUA is this mascara that I'm packing. Their Pro Base primer spray, which I'm packing. Their Pro Base mattifying fixing spray, which I'm also packing. I'm also packing a hair bobble. I can just to say fit my hair in a bobble now. It's really, really growing. Also by MUA, I have the Brow Define Micro Precision Eyebrow Pencil. This is a very reasonable product. It's decent quality at a reasonable price. Full coverage pressed powder by MUA as well. Slowly but surely, I've just been getting a lot of MUA's products in. Now this is where I'm a little bit like, oh, do I take this? Do I risk it? Do I not? This came yesterday with the Technic palette. This is by the brand Sleek Makeup. I have never heard of this brand before and I've never tried any of their products before. I bought this because it was cheap and it says that it is life-proof foundation, medium to full coverage, sweat-proof and oil-free. I'm not sure. Because if I take this and it doesn't look good for whatever reason, like maybe, I don't know, the shade is not 100%, it looks like it will maybe be 1 or 2 shades too dark. So I actually might take the MUA foundation as well as a backup. Look at the difference in those shades, you guys. This one definitely has a lot more of an orange tone to it, but I want to try it out, you know. So right, I'm going to put this in and I'm also as a backup going to put my go-to cheap foundation, the MUA Pro Base that I mentioned earlier, just as a backup, I forgot a brush. This, I don't even know who this is by anymore. I think this could be by Barry M. Oh no, this is Collection. This is a contour stick by Collection and it's kind of like a really chunky pencil. Sometimes I use both this and the Barry M contouring palette. Sometimes I just use this and sometimes I just use the Barry M sculpting palette. So I take both just so I've got both there if I want to play around. Next up is lipsticks. All of these are from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Because I took his Bloodlust palette, I have ran with a little bit of a plummy purpley theme for my lipsticks, mostly. So this is the shade Problematic, that's going in. This is Skin Tight. This is one of his nudes. This is the shade Sagittarius. It's very plummy. This is Self Control. This is Calabasas. And finally, Sinister, which is, of course, another very deep, striking, in your face purple. Also, my lip balm. Can't live without lip balm. Finally, for my hair, my bandana. So that's my makeup and toiletries packed. Ugh. This, you guys should feel how heavy this feels when I have everything in it. It is heavy. This is the t-shirt that I've chosen to wear for the weekend. I've chosen to wear my black jeans and just a grey hoodie too, just in case I get a little bit chilly. And for trainers, I've just opted for comfort more than anything else. I've had these Nike trainers for ages at this point. That is what I'm wearing because they're comfortable. Right, everyone, that is me pretty much packed. Apart from the odd few things that I can't pack yet, like, you know, my straighteners, like I mentioned. But that is me pretty much packed. I'm so nervous. I just, you know, when you just want to make a good impression. So yeah, fingers crossed for me, you guys, that it all goes well. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to go ahead and leave it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure to go and click on that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I very much hope to see you guys in my next video.